Hi, hello there, and a beautiful Sunday to you. Hi, hi, and a very warm welcome to my life. Hi, my name is Monika, and I am a transformational astrologer. And I'm on because I would like to talk about something really, really important that came to me, especially now that there is a time that the sun is crossing the sign of Scorpio. And I'm somebody who's always looking at the whole axis. So I don't just look at the Scorpio, but I look at the sign that is just on the other hand, which is the counterpart of Scorpio, and that's Taurus. And this is something I would like to talk about now because this is a topic so important, especially for us women. I would like to talk about the fact that manifestation powers of women are really blocked by subconscious fears of being attractive. And this is exactly corresponding to this Taurus Scorpio axis. Now, every one of us has a Scorpio Taurus axis within their birth chart. And here, above all, you have to regard the second house and the eighth house. So, this is the home zone of this axis. Of course, you can look at the signs, you can look at the planets, but that's another deal for now. I would like just to help you out because I know many of you do have their birth chart. So I would like to help you to take a look where you can look in your birth chart. And this is the axis of the second house and the eighth house, corresponding to Taurus and Scorpio. So what the hell does that mean? She's talking about subconscious fears of being attractive. Yeah. You see, for hundreds and maybe thousands of years, we've been told to dim our lights as ladies, as women. We are the energetical part that has to be attractive because that's the way women manifest. Women manifest by being attractive, by being the magnet of their own desires. And this has nothing to do just with sex. It has a lot to do by nature, but it's also manifestation power. So women are very powerful because we create, we are able to get babies, to have children. And this is like a miracle. For sure, if you're a mom, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, watch out, you'll see, you'll experience it. So for so long, for hundreds and thousands of years, we've been told you have to be careful if you are too attractive, if you're too beautiful, maybe you will be raped, maybe you will be stolen, like kidnapped. Maybe you will be not treated right. Maybe you will have everybody being envious about you and all these things. And all these tiny little sentences make such a huge impact and they have been ingrained. And here is the point where I'm coming back to Scorpio and the eighth house, the power of the eighth house. The Scorpio embodies the poise and the charm and the charisma and the attractiveness. But also at the same time, the Scorpio on a low level is representing all this old ancestral programming concerning exactly this. So if you as a woman are afraid to tap into your own charm, into your own confidence, really, if you really tap into your own confidence so that you can really feel comfortable within yourself, and there's nothing more attractive than a woman that feels comfortable with herself, but in a natural way, because this is magnetizing her, and this magnetizing power comes from your eighth house, comes from Scorpio. So depending on what sign you have in your eighth house and in your second house, you can really cover up this topic and read about this if you'd like, or you can also book. But first of all, just to make it straight again, the Scorpio is here for allowing you to step into your magnetizing powers, to become really attractive and become also the creatrix of that's who we really are. this embodiment, to step into this embodiment. Well, how are we going to do that? And that really has to do to heal with ancestral wounds. That's what's interesting right now, because the sun is walking through Scorpio for another about 2 weeks. So this is the perfect time for you, and the perfect timing also, to get rid of all these old ancient programmings. And you can do that by writing all these stupid little sentences. The more normal they seem, the greater the impact. The more simple they are, the greater the impact usually. So write them down. What have you been told? What have you been told in your childhood? What did your mom tell you? How to dim your light, how to hold yourself back? Because all these programmings mean that you are not allowed to feel confident, and you're not allowed to feel comfortable with yourself. And if you don't allow yourself to feel comfortable, you're not allowing yourself to fully embody who you are, to fully own who you are. Here we are talking about the second house and Taurus. Own who you are. Taurus is about materializing, is about really creating, using your manifesting powers, especially as a woman. And it's not like many think that the axis and the two signs that are just on the opposite of each other, this is kind of like duality. No, it's not, because it's two female signs. Taurus is an earth sign, which is female, and Scorpio is a water sign, which is female again. So this has nothing to do with duality, but this has really something to do with ignite your consciousness about this topic. Write down all the little sentences, all the tiny needles that have been, been stick into you, and allow yourself to feel more comfortable with yourself, because you have the right. It's your birthright. And this is so important. And the more you live into this, the more confidence you gain, because confidence, to me, I don't know about you, you can write it in the comments. For me, confidence is really feeling comfortable about myself. And like this, I can magnetize myself and make myself attractive, so I can attract whatever I want to attract. And confidence means to own myself, to own who I am. So nobody will step up, like from the Scorpio side of your zodiac, is going to ask you like, who do you think you are? Well, who do you think you are? Who do I think who I am? Well, I am somebody who has seen a lot in her life. I had my ups and downs. I had my fails, but I also had my wins, actually just like everyone else. And you know what? By being able to say it out here, throat chakra is the corresponding chakra to Taurus. Speak your truth. Speak it out, who you are. You do not have to hide yourself because you failed. That's bullshit. That's all bullshit stories, So everything that disturbs you, write it down and burn it. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. And this is really a lot of ancestral crap. And the sun is consciousness. Consciousness is being brought to Scorpio topics. So burn the past. Really burn the past, because tradition is not carrying around the ashes of the past with you. Tradition is to keep up the fire of tradition. That's it really. So magnetize yourself. Remember who you are. Remember who you really are. Own yourself and tell them who you are. Whoever steps up to you and tells you, who the hell do you think you are? Well, you have your answer. You are yourself, and you do not have to feel ashamed for yourself. And you see, this is the biggest, like if there is like a title to the book of how to dim the light of women and kick them out of their manifestation powers, is really shame. So don't be ashamed to show yourself. You see, this is also for all of you guys who are afraid to go live on Facebook. Now, this is really coming up as a topic because I have seen plenty beautiful, brilliant women who really have wonderful products, but they are not able to show themselves because it has become something unnatural to them. So you see, this is something about you have to make something familiar that's unfamiliar. And what is familiar to you, maybe you feel shame, maybe you feel guilt, whatsoever, make it unfamiliar, because it's natural and normal. Your normal state is really a state of power, a state of nature, of truth, and a state of feeling comfortable with yourself. Because if you feel comfortable with yourself, you can go live. No problem with that, right? Then you have the confidence to go live. Will not be like checking out the next live and the next ladies, and maybe my product is not good enough, and maybe this is not good enough. All this is bullshit programming from house 8, from the Scorpio. So use this time now that is left, that the sun is still in Scorpio, and use the inspirational powers of planet Uranus, which is in Taurus on the other side, as a counterpart. And this is bringing so much fresh wind. We have so many great influences, especially in this year, to really change the game completely. And the big game is going to be changed if you change your own game. If you don't fall for the old patterns, but you become conscious about it, aware about it, and say, no, stop. This is not my game anymore. I would like to live up more to what I want. What are my true wishes? Where is my heart wanting to take me? And how can I create something better, a better life? How can I live up with all the changes that I am confronted with? So this is really the way to go. And astrology is super helpful with new orientation, with gaining new confidence, and really getting solutions that provide you with clarity about yourself and your next steps. I love astrology so much because it's individual. You have your individual birth chart. That means it's not another coach that's trying to show you this is the super recipe for everything, and if you do this, then you can just go for it and everything is perfect. No, you are individual and you are beautiful as you are. And this is why I love astrology, because I see your individuality in your birth chart. And also, if there may be some problems, there is always the solution also that can be shown in the birth chart. You always see both. It's like you see both sides, you see the counterparts, you see all these things in the birth chart. And especially if you put the current planetary situation over your birth chart, then you can see the current influences in your life, in your individual life. So you can really have a great compass for your journey out of the midst of this craziness, and yes, tapping into your own truth. That's what I'm here for, right? That's great. Gazelle, hi, good evening. I'm happy you love astrology, and I hope you feel this life is empowering and helping you in some way. So yeah, for me, this is it for the moment. I'm going to be live probably next week too. I like it to come live on Sundays at this time because it's great. I'm sitting in Germany, so greetings to you all over the world. It's been a pleasure to be here. It's an honor that you've been with me for all this time. And if you're interested in booking a session with me, they are down now at the moment. They are 139 euros only. Usually my rate is 350 euros. I will drop the link in the comments. So if you're interested, you can check it out and book with me. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. See you soon. Oh yes, and have a great Sunday. Have a great Sunday. In Germany, it's evening already. So enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.